Hey guys, welcome back to Judo Highlights. I don't usually do these videos, but sometimes there's a really special matchup and the match is just amazing that I have to share it with everyone. So this is ABE against TAKEOKA Takeshi. As you can see by the back patches, ABE, he is Olympic champion, actually 2 times Olympic champion, and TAKEOKA, he is the world champion from this year. And on the ranking lists, TAKEOKA is ahead, he's actually number 1. And ABE, he's all the way down at number 11, recently lost at the World Championships. But anyway, let's get into the action. It's quite frantic, a very fast pace from both these guys. You can see TAKEOKA looking for his kochi that he likes to do. But ABE defended well. And also in this situation, TAKEOKA likes to look for the sumigaeshi and the newaza. But both guys seemed pretty prepared for each other. Kosoto from ABE now. And this is kind of the situation that ABE likes to be in, but TAKEOKA found a sumigaeshi there. But nicely defended by ABE. So there are a shido apiece on the board for both guys at the moment, just for some gripping. Here's another attack by TAKEOKA. ABE has a sleeve. Not doing a lot with it though. And especially early on, here's a kataguruma. ABE tried to counter it, but early on in the contest it was really TAKEOKA putting in the attacks, and that eventually resulted in a second shido for ABE. And it stayed that way for the rest of the contest, all the way into golden score, because ABE started to put in attacks like this. Not the prettiest looking attacks, but it is what it is. Over the top by TAKEOKA, he likes this grip. There's the kochi, but defended very well by ABE. I was really surprised, to be honest. ABE's defense, look at this. Most people would not be standing when TAKEOKA comes in for these attacks. He's so clean, so strong. But as you can see, TAKEOKA definitely putting in the attacks. Here's an ouchigari by ABE, but not the greatest. And then TAKEOKA with the osoto on the outside. But ABE, 2 shidos on the board, so he has to watch his P's and Q's. And TAKEOKA was trying to make it difficult for him by just gripping and going. This was a really nice piece of newaza here, locking up the sankaku. But as you can see again, the defense by ABE, very good at defending these situations. TAKEOKA is trying to flatten him out, but ABE keeping his hips high in the air, not letting him grab a foot. Look at that. TAKEOKA has to give up. ABE coming forward. There's that seoinage again by TAKEOKA, but you can see ABE signaling that it wasn't an effective technique. And another kochi by TAKEOKA. Some referees may have actually given that a U-call, but they didn't look at it at all. And I gotta give a shout out to that referee. He did a very good job. There were a couple of situations where he could have given the 3rd shido to ABE, but he just let it play out. And this is what everyone wanted to see. That sacrifice throw from ABE before, he won the contest before this with that, so kind of a new wrinkle to ABE's game. And just a side note, my friend is sitting in the front row in the grey there. He's got the big head, Suzuki. If anyone knows him, he's right there. ABE again. And you can see things are just starting to shape up for ABE a little bit more in the grips. He's not getting the throws that he likes, but he's trying things. And he's definitely finding himself in positions that he likes much more than what he was at the beginning of the contest. There's that Ochi we see Abe do a lot of. Now that was a good attack, but Takeoka very quick. And I was so surprised that he didn't get the newaza there. That was so close to being osaikomi. And we are deep into Golden Score now. This was a very long match. So Takeoka defending the Ochi well. There's that Kochi again. Bit of a leg grab, maybe? No? But they didn't give a Shido for that. Just let it continue. Bit of a hand in the face there. And I can't believe that Takeoka didn't get Abe over there. I was expecting him to just kind of roll him over for the Sumiotoshi. Didn't get it. Kataguruma again. And Abe, he does this a lot when he's in the newaza, just looking busy. He's not actually looking for anything. And I'm not sure if it's going to affect the Shidos, but I think at this point that was Takeoka's plan. He's still only got one Shido to his name. And I will say, Abe, I mean, they're not the best attacks, but he is putting in attacks. So I don't think he deserved a third Shido at any point. Osoto again. Takeoka looking for an Osoto as well. Seiryo Toshi. And how about that for defense? Really good attack from Takeoka there. And you got to credit the stamina of these guys. And the winner still has to go into the final. Abe, two grips now. Deeper on the tricep. And look at that, a little tap on the inside. Gets the wazari. Here it is again. So I do have to say that is a lot of experience. Abe Hifumi. So many years of training. And just that little bit extra more experience, I feel. And Takeoka, he will learn a lot from this experience. So, definitely a rivalry. I hope we see it again. We probably will. Takeoka, he's in the A team, so he'll be sent out just as much as Abe Hifumi. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.